Hey guys, it's Kanika Lal with the Red Carpet Report. We're at the world premiere of A Trip to Unicorn Island, starring the YouTube sensation Lilly Singh. Well, I saw the film, it was so good, and you were with Lilly throughout the whole journey, and I could just tell how much of a struggle it was and how strenuous it was. How'd you guys survive?
We didn't survive. We literally didn't survive, but it's what's required. You have to go above and beyond if you want to achieve something above and beyond. And Lilly sets that tone, and the rest of us try to keep up.
And tell me about the chemistry between you guys. I mean, how much does she rub off on you and her influence? I'm sure it's just positive.
Well, I can tell you for a fact that since she moved to LA, like I've found myself getting more and more lazy, and I flew out here a week and a half early just so I can get that energy again. It's kind of like you want to be around people with the like-minded mindset and energy, and just being around her, even if we're not working together on something, just that the accountability, she's there. I can't go to sleep because she'll think I'm lazy, so I got to keep working. So even she came home for Christmas, and the day before Christmas, I got more work done with her in one day than I did in a whole month. Like, she is a beast and a monster when it comes to the work.
That's amazing to have a friend like that, honestly. Like, I wish I was best friends with her, to be honest. But tell me, you're also doing your own content too.
Yeah.
How is that going, and what's your voice? What's your brand, so to speak? You're a musician, which is really cool.
Yes, I'm a writer, so I started with music, and that's how Lilly and me connected. And then from there, I've also been writing poetry, spoken word poetry, publishing books, and doing everything else. And yeah, it's been wonderful because working with Lilly is having a mentor teaching me the game, teaching you the insides and outs, being involved with YouTube, seeing what YouTube values, seeing how YouTube wants to help independent creators. You know, they could have easily went and hooked up with a lot of Hollywood stars to get their views up, but instead they made a conscious decision. We're going to support independent artists, independent creators in their own niche markets. So, I mean, having such a wonderful event for this film, for our tour, was amazing. And yeah, learning so much from her on that is helping me build my channel the way I want to build it, and letting me know that all you got to be is authentic and hardworking.
And last question, I know you want to go, but you also did a video today or yesterday about Waris Awilia.
Yeah.
That it's just increasing the amount of ignorance there is, right? I mean, there's no solution, but what can we keep doing to raise more education and awareness on what's been happening to the Sikh community?
Well, I think the way Waris handled it, like even after he got the apology, he stayed back and said, no, we're going to do some educational training. We're going to give you guys the updates on this. It's not just about people with turbans. It's about any visual minority that gets treated different. And he went out of his way, stayed extra days in Mexico to do so. And for me, myself as well, I'm not as big as pushing it about awareness, more so as empowering people, letting people know that, look, we can all sit back and be like, this is ridiculous, or we can voice it. And I know growing up, and even up till today, like I had a situation in Trinidad last week, and it was the exact same situation where it doesn't break your heart that people are doing these things to you, it breaks your heart that other people are watching and not saying anything. And if they all have the voice, and it's no different than, you know, I used to be a school teacher, and we used to educate the kids on anti-bullying, and it was the same thing. We said the most powerful person are the bystanders. If they make a voice, then this stuff won't last. So, you know, people tweeting out that airline for everything that they're going through, letting them know, we're not giving you business, but this is how you're going to treat human beings. It's not cool. We can't depend on other people to protect our human rights. We have to do it for ourselves. So Waris is somebody I really look up to, really admire. You know, I know he's new to social media, and he joined the right time. And yeah, I woke up one morning, he tagged me in a picture, letting me know the story. So I was like, you know, I felt like it was my duty to put it out there as well. And then from there, I mean, Lilly's always had a big crush on him, so she put it out there. Everyone's kept spreading it. So every time I'm with him, Lilly just sent me a little message. All right, tell him I want to marry him. Tell him I want to marry him. No, but he's an awesome dude. And again, it's more so, it's not about brown people. It's not about black people. And as Waris said in the CNN interview, it's about the fact that the civil rights movement in America specifically happened in the 60s, and we're still talking about specific people's lives matter. It's alarming.
It's everyone's lives matter, man. It's totally.
And we have to kind of recognize that, look, you know, it's people benefit when the population is afraid, you know, and if the news is making everybody afraid, it's for their own purposes, but the side consequence of that is that the rest of us have to deal with that. The rest of us, you know, and sometimes it's mean names, which is sticks and stones, not a big deal, but sometimes it's getting kicked off flights. I've been pulled out of airplanes before. I've gone through this stuff. And it's ironic because, you know, the next day I'm on a red carpet taking pictures. you know. And so as somebody who has a platform, and as some, you know, I feel like I have that ability for the people who don't, because there's other people who are going through this and they're tweeting about it, but it's falling on deaf ears. So we're just gonna keep fighting the good fight.
Fighting. I'm so proud of you, and keep raising that voice of yours. It was so nice meeting you, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed those interviews. If you like this video, give it a big old thumbs up, subscribe for a lot more interviews, and comment below. Let me know what's on your Unicorn Island.